afternoon, viewers, and welcome to my channel. I am Skybridge. Imagine being dragged from your home, handcuffed in front of your children, and locked away for a crime you didn't commit. No explanation, no evidence, just silence and steel bars. In South Africa, this isn't fiction. It's happening every single day. Over 4,000 wrongful arrests in just 1 year. Lives shattered, trust broken, and billions paid out in damages. This is not just a legal failure, it's a crisis of justice. Let's dive into an in-depth analysis. Scale of the problem. Over the past 4 financial years, the South African Police Service, SAPS, paid out 1.67 billion in compensation for wrongful arrests and detentions, plus assault in custody claims, reflecting a significant financial burden on the state. A total of 17.216 payouts were made for wrongful arrests and detentions, with 346 additional payouts for assaults in custody during the same period. These figures peaked in 2022-23, representing a 128% increase compared to 2020-21, before slightly declining in 2023-24. In the 2023-24 financial year alone, SAPS recorded 4,135 wrongful arrest incidents, which averages to 11 cases per day, carrying claims worth over 2 billion, although not all large claims result in paid settlements. Despite receiving over 52,000 general civil claims from 2020 to 21 to 2023-24, only 18 of those 78 were settled within the same period, indicating that a large portion of claims remain open or unresolved for extended periods. This backlog underscores systemic inefficiencies in claims handling and case finalization. Here are the reasons behind wrongful arrests. A primary driver of wrongful arrests is the broad discretion granted to peace officers under Section 40 of the Criminal Procedure Act, CPA, which allows arrest without warrant on reasonable suspicion of Schedule I offenses. Courts have emphasized that this suspicion must be objectively reasonable, yet field practices often fall short of rigorous verification standards. In many cases, officers rely on informers' tips or partial video evidence without conducting thorough investigations, resulting in mistaken identity arrests. The landmark Gush Groves case highlighted failures to compare video footage to suspect descriptions and document jurisdictional facts before obtaining warrants. Structural issues such as understaffing, lack of training, and ineffective oversight amplify these errors. SAPS currently faces critical shortages in detectives. Over 8,600 vacancies, forcing frontline officers into investigative roles for which they may lack adequate skills, increasing the risk of wrongful arrests. Internal accountability failures also play a major role. Between 2015 and 2019, an estimated 4,500 disciplinary cases were reported annually. Yet only 8 to 12% resulted in dismissals or other serious sanctions. A majority of misconduct cases are closed with mere warning, which are often expunged after 6 months, offering little deterrent to repeat offenders. Corruption and brutality allegations further undermine proper arrest procedures. Surveys indicate that 33% of corruption complaints against SAPS involve bribery, while 23% cite abuse of power. These malpractices fuel public distrust and foster an environment in which wrongful arrests can proliferate unchecked. What impact does these have on individuals and communities? Victims of wrongful arrest endure significant psychological trauma, including anxiety, depression, and a loss of personal dignity. Extended unjust detention disrupts family life, undermines social standing, and can lead to long-term emotional scars that outlast financial compensation. Economically, wrongful arrests impose direct and indirect costs on individuals. Apart from litigation and medical expenses, victims often lose income during detention and suffer damage to property and reputation, with courts considering these factors when assessing patrimonial and non-patrimonial damages. Community-level dynamics are also affected. In areas with high rates of wrongful arrests, relations between residents and law enforcement deteriorate, leading to vigilantism and reduced willingness to cooperate with police investigations. This erosion of trust compromises overall crime prevention efforts. Non-governmental research demonstrates that communities experiencing repeated wrongful arrests develop deeper skepticism toward the justice system, hindering crime reporting and witness cooperation. On a national scale, the cumulative payouts for wrongful arrests divert critical funds allocated to policing resources and community safety programs towards settling civil claims. Analysts estimate that over 1.5 billion paid in wrongful arrest claims over 5 years could have financed improved training and technological investments for SAPS officers, measures being taken to address the issues. SAP's leadership has introduced several internal projects aimed at down-managing civil claims, including station-level compliance inspections, awareness training, and the placement of 300 paralegals in police stations to strengthen case docket quality and reduce litigation risks. The Independent Police Investigative Directorate, IPID, established in 2011, serves as an external oversight body with a mandate to investigate police misconduct, including wrongful arrests, assaults, and other violations. However, IPID's impact has been limited by budget cuts, staff shortages, and resistance from within SAPS, resulting in over 95% of cases closed without sanction in recent years. Non-governmental organizations and experts have proposed concrete reforms, enhance police training, implement human rights-based curricula focusing on de-escalation, lawful evidence gathering, and ethical conduct, clear accountability frameworks, establish mandatory protocols requiring officers to document jurisdictional facts and to justify arrests, with real-time audits by IPID or civilian monitors, inadmissibility of illegally obtained evidence, introduce legislation disallowing evidence from coerced or excessive force scenarios, deterring misconduct, community engagement, strengthen community police forums, CPFs, and expand public education on citizens' rights to foster collaborative oversight, resource allocation, prioritize detective recruitment and retention to alleviate workload pressures on frontline officers, enabling more thorough investigations and fewer missteps. International best practices, such as alternative to detention programs in Germany and Norway, offer models for reducing reliance on custodial arrests and mitigating wrongful deprivation of liberty. Adapting these measures could help SAPS balance public safety with citizens' constitutional rights. This structured overview demonstrates the multifaceted nature of SAP's wrongful arrests, highlighting financial, operational, and societal dimensions, while outlining key reforms to restore public trust and uphold constitutional safeguards. Tynal Safeguards. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the human impact of wrongful arrests. If you believe every life counts, hit that like button, and your click sends a powerful message. Subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a story that demands accountability. Share this video to amplify the voices silenced by injustice. Want to do more? Check the description for links to legal resources, petitions, and ways you can support reform. Let's turn outrage into action. Together we can hold the system to account. Drop your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Your story could be the spark for real change. Until next time, I'm Skybridge, where truth meets purpose. Bye!